A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Up next, it's our main event between the Green Bay Packers and the Miami Dolphins. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Miami. Here comes Malik Washington. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's the 25-yard line.
25-yard.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. He cuts it back right. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
Sanders all set to send it away. And looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love going to air this out to start. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22.
Send the tight end in motion. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing his love on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
44, ready.
They'll start the drive with A-Chain. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
All right, come on.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Getting out to his left. Gets this one to Waller. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A 28-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Ready. Ready, G. 21G. Out.
With H-Chan here out of the gun. They're working a couple of yards past the line. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Finds a seam down the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Trying to locate it. Oh, no, he lost it. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Okay, ready?
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Roster, 6. Red, cycle. Claws, red.
Love out of the shotgun. And downfield, he's got it. Touchdowns. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
A gain of 29 yards.
Right, 52, boom. 6, mega.
First down throw. Here's Love. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Red 50, green. Bill green. 10.
Shotgun now for Love. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Blue 32. Black shot. Hut.
Once more, it's Love. He's got it, complete to Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a one-score game. Jaden Reed, the touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Packers 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. 18. 20, TX.
2 now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Turn about 2, turn about 2. Go ahead. 18. 20, TX. 8. 21G, 21G.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
21G. 20G. Hey, 21G. Hey. Corner. Hey. Solo left Zion. Out.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Red, cycle, green, jack.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
Throwing on first down, Love. That's incomplete left side.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20.
Black 40. Slide smooth. Blaster, 6. 10.
Back to the air, Love. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
And 10 yards.
So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready. Black 50, green. Huge, yellow, black shot. Needle blue. Set.
Throw here, third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he gets it away from his end zone. Punt meets him at the 28. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
The Dolphins take over first and 10. At their own
Pretty good field position waiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Buying some time left. Firing the deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their early lead to 13. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Packers 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Set. Smash. Red. 60 red. 60 red. Claws red. Grill green. Grill yellow. Ready.
Love from the gun. Oh, he loses the football. And the Dolphins pick it up. And now take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Off by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Goes to the hurry up here.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working now from the gun. Gets everything he has under this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. That's completed right side. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal.
Go ahead. Ready.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come out.
Achane. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Achane with the touchdown.
Okay, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single-season rushing touchdown record is? 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. No problems on the extra point there. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
28. Packers 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for
Sanders all set to send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
First down 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Ready up.
This our last play of the quarter.
Field, right. Down. Ball red. Green jack. Black shot. Ready?
Love with it on first down. Wide open, downfield, got it! And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Right, right. Here we go, here we go. Black on 6, green.
16 yards. First down, Packers.
Working inside the red zone. Flush out now to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. 6, yellow, 43. Yellow, zoom. Blaster, 6, rails.
There's Love to throw. This one taken in by Kraft. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's go. Red, 52, bull, smash, red, steel, black. Yellow, go. Set, go.
Love on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. First and goal.
Hold the ready.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 45, white.
Stick it in the air. Love. Quickly to Watson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Claws red. Zoom.
Running back sent in motion.
Hut, hut.
Throwing again. Love. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down.
Red, 38. Real green. Needle blue. Black shot. Blue, go. Set, hut.
Loves to throw again. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Washington now to return. He finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And that return heads out of bounds. Job well done. It's close to that enemy 35-yard line.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Ready. 21G, 21G. Hut.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. And this one is launched downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Second down carry for Achane. Has a lane inside the 25. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Dolphins 35, Packers 10. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
Ready.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 6, blue, 30, slide blue. Hut, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Offensive line fast.
10 cycle.
Loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Steal, flat. Smash, red. Set.
Out of his end zone. Love. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Red, yellow. Black ultra. Ready?
From his end zone, 3rd and long. Kraft has it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Looking quickly here.
Cycle.
Packers first down.
Quad
A
red.
gain of 30. And the Packers.
First down throw. Here's Love. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Fury, yellow. Black shot. Green jack. Set.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Riding by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Go. Slide blue. 6, left, grill green. Hut.
3rd and 1 now. Love. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
All right, come on. Hey, 21. Out. Hey. Out.
2 and out from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready. 22, what's it? 20 TX. Out!
A-Chan, a first down carry. He's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
A-Chan again on second. Now that's not what the offense style will. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it second. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
They're right here.
To the air on 3rd and long. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 10 yards brings up 4th down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Jake Bailey on the punt. And they could really use a good one here.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow, here we go. Black, 95. Blue striker, red, yellow. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He may have taken away that quick slant. Look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. Anticipated that route. It was Johnny on the spot.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Drill green. Red, cycle. Ready?
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
To go.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go, set. Smash, black 40. Steal, black. Claws red.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Fatu Melifonwu with the INT.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
Ready. 22.
Here's A-Chan with the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Down behind the line
He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get 4 points to end a lopsided first half. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Down. Set.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Set, cut.
Love from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Let's go. Ready.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Sit. Mega. Come on. Set. Blue, 32. Rail. Yellow. Hut, hut.
To the air with Love. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Set, hut. 33. Yellow. Shovel, 38. Needle blue. Ready?
We go counter. It's Jacobs. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at him and go make a point.
Ready, set.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Set, hut, hut.
This is Reed working the right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Throw left side to Watson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A gain of 13 yards.
Let's go now.
First down, Packers.
Right back to one. This is caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ready, ready. Ready.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Steel, black. Set.
Turning to Jacobs on third. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on third and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
They're right here. Big team. Low. Corner. Low. Shot.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Downfield, this finds Waddle. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins piling onto the scoreboard yet again. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead.
Packers 13. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Love now on first and 10. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
16 yards.
He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Love looking to pass. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Extra DB out there for the Finns. Third down.
Come on,
They kick the running back in motion. Love on third and short. Forced out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
ready?
Love with it on first down. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Sticking in the air, Love. Setting up the running back screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's now third and goal.
Love now on third and goal. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers put at least a tiny dent into that lead. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision. But when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Packers 21.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
It's safe. Go ahead. 20, whoa. 20, TX. Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He's got it inside the 10. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that gives them first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play.
This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His third through the air this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins continue adding on to that lead.
Packers 21. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Pass is taken in the end zone, but not... It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first down. At their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Fits it through the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points or start offensively.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now an inside give to Walker. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Darnold. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You trade a little bit of speed, sure. But you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Minka Fitzpatrick has got it! And the Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Darnold's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Thrown right away, Tagovailoa. That's caught, Devon Achane. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, time out 2. Time out 2. Time out 2. Ready.
Achane running right. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down run from Achane. And he's going to get stopped right along the 45-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Listen up. Get right here. Out.
Achane again. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks are able to take the interception up to their own 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
This is Walker on second. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Donald coming back after the pick. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
50-yard line.
1st and 10, Darnold. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. First and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock the defense flat on its back.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And again, it's Darnold. He brings it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
And in motion, out of the slot. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT.
Donald's pass.
Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
On first down, they're going to switch with Achane. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Tua now from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and
2. Now Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Ready. 21G, 21G. Hey, 21TX. Double one, high.
Here's Tua again. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 16.
Solo left side. Hey. Long. 20, TX. Connor, long. Let's go. Watson, Oscar. Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. That's taken at the 15. Still going through the 25. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Hits his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Working quickly here.
16 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taking a chance to the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10.
Right here.
It's Achane on the inside give. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is a Dolphins first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Finds his back, Achane. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. Well, you do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, double line. 21, 18.
Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Second and 20 at the 43-yard line.
All right, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
He's right. No. Hey.
And Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
20, TA. Let's go. Double one, high.
Now 2 with a throw. Dumps it off to Achan. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This finds its target, that's Hill. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. And goes to the hurry up here.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A run now with Achan. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Devin Witherspoon on the tackle.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. That's complete inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10, Darnold. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Running with Walker again. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
We go side. Red 80.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Ifatu with a fumble with the INT. And the Dolphins make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Second down carry for Achane. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Demarcus Lawrence.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Let's stick with Achane. Runs around him. He's got space. Makes a cut to the right sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Achane with the touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Sanders all set to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Pistol snap. Darnold. pick six. He is in for the Miami touchdown. That pick six ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Donald coming back after the pick. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Walker on 1st down. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Now Darnold out to play action. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. There he is on 3rd and short. And they pick him off again! Rasul Douglas picks it off! And the Dolphins have it once again after yet another interception.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey, lady.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first down. To this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey!
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They've got a man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He gets forward, next about 4 yards. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, Silver. Go Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
And he can't make anything happen on that return. That stopped about as deep on their own side as you can be.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Take it to the house.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air. Completed over the middle. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there.
5-yard line.
A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
44. Ready. All right, fellas. 22. Solo 21G. 21G.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He finds space, middle of the field. Hits the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Well, that right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. And gotta imagine being in their old building might be playing a part in it.
Yeah, and we know that home field advantage really benefits the defense more than the offense. As an offense, you just want to do your part. You want to light the fire and let those fans really let their voice be heard. Should benefit their defense immensely.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great. Set. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
63. 180.
Now they send their back in motion right. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off a defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage, and more importantly, go exploit it.
Man in motion here. They're going to run with Barkley. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him maybe a yard on that play, Brock. Still 7 to go on 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey, Kyle Levy. Hey, 73, back. Kyle Levy. Go Silver, ready?
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Flushed out of the pocket. And oh, he got it! Interception! Rasul Douglas picks it off.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
21G. Out.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. Space past the 35. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down.
20 TS.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Right, no. It's it. Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go. 20. Solo left Zion.
Two and out from the gun. Taken in by Hill, right side. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you have a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Hurts now from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's loaded another one up. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins will have the football shy of the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready. 32 stinger. 32.
They'll start the drive with a chance. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Netted 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Number one. 21G. Hey.
Tagovailoa now. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Eagles.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Malik Washington. This makes it up to the 25.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Hey, jump. 19.
With Achan here out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Solo left Zion. 21G. 21.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has him on a quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Offensive line fast.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
21G. Turbo 3, kick. Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, high.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Backed up by an unforced error, and this is 3rd and 7.
They're right here. Hey, 21 TA. What?
Air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
15 yards.
1st and 10 from the 43.
1st down.
All right, go.
At the 43-yard line.
Tua setting up to throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Quinyon Mitchell
All right, fellas,
on the
listen up.
coverage.
Ready. Watch it, Oscar. Ready, team. Hey.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll get 22 out of that play. And that is a Dolphins' 1st down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He's right, snug.
Achan, a 1st down carry. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Go ahead. Out. 20, TX. Turbo 1, high. Solo left Zion. Out.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Waller with the catch. And he gets this forward to the 19. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. All set now. 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Ready. Out. 2. Out.
Here's Achan up the middle. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready, team. With it. Let's go.
Tua looking to throw. He's got it. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles 7. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to push one deep down the right. They connect on the deep shot. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Well, the offense wanted to spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
73.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Oh, Silver, ready?
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
They send a man in motion. Hurts throwing again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Hey, easy, 63, 60. Right, set. Kyle Yeti. Hey, 73.
It's Hurts once again. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Yeah, ready. Hey, Scott. 21G.
1st down, here's Tua. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
2-yard attempt.
Connects there. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Washington on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tua now from the gun. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
He's right, no. Ready, team, right. Ready.
Achane to the right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready. Ready, team. Hey, turbo 1, turbo 1.
Achane again. On the move, past the 40. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. And it's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in?
Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. interception. Jack Jones has got it. And the Dolphins will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Second down carry for Achane. He dodged the tackle. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Eagles are on it, so down he goes. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Hey, 21 TX.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes, third and long. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt.
In punt formation for the Dolphins.
And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey, Silver.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So at the 20, here's second and 10.
Great. Call up Yeti. Tiger Hornet. Yeti.
Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
Quickly gets it on third down. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Not trying to do too much there. Short yardage situation. Just make sure you get to the marker and reset those chains.
First down now. Ball at the 33. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First down now, ball at the 33.
63. Hey, 73.
Throwing here, Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Go Silver, ready? Carl left Yanni.
They kick the running back in motion.
Hey, easy, 63, pass. No touch.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
No touch. No touch.
To the air on third and long. It's a screen to Barkley. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Carl left Yanni. Tiger Hornet.
On fourth down, Hurts. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Dulcich hauls it in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that is a Dolphins first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Turbo 1, hard. Step.
Tagovailoa on first down. Rolling out to his left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
It's Achane, the inside give. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Devon Achane with the touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Dolphins 42, Eagles 10. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He cuts it to the right sideline. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
35. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be a little too late for them in this lopsided game. First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Great. Set. No touch.
Hurts. Going deep here for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
It's safe. Go ahead. 20, TX. Farther, long. Watson, Oscar.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35.
It's a gain of 27
They get 27 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Solo left Zion. Hey, turbo 3.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Absolutely fires this one right side. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Hey, turbo 2. Out.
They run. It's Achane. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Downfield. This finds Waddle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Solo left Zion.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey. Let's go.
Tagovailoa on first down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
East right, snug. Turbo 1, high. It's safe. Go ahead. Scat.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. This is a heater going deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. He connects on the extra point try. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead.
49, Eagles 10. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, 73, 73.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's going to be touchdown block. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. In a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts on 3rd and 2. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Hurts. Sends this to the end zone. Douglas picks it off.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Solo left. Ready, shot. 21G, 21G.
2 now from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one does not go far. 2nd down now, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 9.
The shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pass complete to Dulcich. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
Complete to Greg
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for an Eagles.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Eagles trying to do some window dressing.
First down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Go Silver, ready? 9. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, 73, 7.
Hurts now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
73.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Hurts throwing again. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out third down. Running back sent in motion. On third down, it's Hurts. Barkley, a first down and more. And he's down all the way to the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts on first down. Taking a chance to the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Hurts yet again. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
All right, come on. Step. Ready, team. Farther, long. Solo left Zion.
They're going to pass it here. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
He'll drop this down to Gtowncapp. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
And the Dolphins' first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Getting out to his left. Now putting his body into this one. Going long, other side.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Here's Tua again. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
21G. Let's go.
Tua off the play fake. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now Tagovailoa on 4th. He beams one deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Dolphins continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins tack on 7 more to their lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Trying to push deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
First down. A 39-yard gain on the play. First down, Eagles.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First and 10. Here's Hurts. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And Brock, we all know home field advantage can do wonders to bridge the gap between the uber-talented teams and the lesser-regarded groups in this league. They were the latter this week, but in the friendly confines with the crowd at their back, they were the team who looked superior in this one.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins. Ready for football now on a sunny Florida afternoon. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And he returns this to the 22.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their... From 22-yard line.
They're right here. What?
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Well, he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second and 5.
Solo left Zion. Hey. Double one. Hey, 21 TX. 20 TX. Out.
Here's Tua. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And Incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Jackson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
13.
And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. Jackson now. He'll try and do this himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. Watch out for Hill on the return. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it'll be Dolphin football.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Finds Dulcich out left side. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Tua going to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The decision to scramble almost got him the first, just short, 9 yards, and it brings up 4th and inches. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for him.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
21 G. Hey.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Tua. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're firing. That's a big game. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Now Tua going to change the play.
Go ahead.
Right back to Achane on second down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd down and 4.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Tua sets up to pass it. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16.
For a Dolphins first down.
44.
First and 10 at the 16-yard
Watch
line.
it up. Let's go. 21G.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Greg Dulcich, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes this a 9-point game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee and then begin the drive at the 30.
35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection, maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's getting...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Here's Achane to start the drive.
And he'll work this one out to about the 38. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
It's safe. Go ahead. 22, 21G, 20 corner, long. Get on.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Go ahead. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Ready.
Looking to pass. Tua. He'll try and do this himself. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. After one, it's 9-0. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 22.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Play action. Now it's Tua. And they're going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 47 yards. And the Dolphins are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Ravens nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Hey, report! Go ahead.
Now it's Jackson. Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. That's another one complete to Mitchell.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
No, we changed it.
Here's Jackson to throw. Going deep for Walker. And this is taken in at the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that trims the lead down to 9.
Ravens 7.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
At the 8-yard line.
Back to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Whoa. Let's go.
Now back to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Wester on the return. 13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2nd and 10.
No. Go ahead.
Flowers going to go in motion right. Here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now Lamar changing the look. Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. Jackson to Bateman there. First down, Ravens.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
13.
To throw is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Again, Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down.
Throwing is Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 17 yards out. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Luke now for the extra point. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score.
Dolphins 16. Ravens 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here.
21G.
From the gun, it's Tua. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Well, it looks like they'll move things around here. Here's Tua. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Darren Waller, 34 yards. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Ravens 14. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
13. 180. Hey, middle.
Jackson down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And Walker has it. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd down and a yard. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. We've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
We change it. Middle. 180. Yo. Hey,
Jackson from the shotgun. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Kenneth Grant picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
No, we changed it. 13.
They'll look to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And a fair catch signaled for